An update in the backyard. So here's the pepper plant that for bell peppers I planted this year. It's growing some nice fruit. Right next to it is my jalapeno, and you can see those. There's still a few fruit left on this. I've been picking those throughout the season. I did top this plant quite a bit, cutting off some of this growth. Like you'll see here, these are things that I'll snip off, which help promote the plant to grow bushy and grow more fruit. Over here I've got some poblanos that are ready to pick. I'll probably pick those with the bells here and make some stuffed peppers. This is my stevia plant, so I've already probably taken half of it down and dried it up to make some powder that I mix in with oatmeal and tea. Here's my sorrel plant. It went to seed, so I clipped it back, and we'll see how it does next season. New garlic that I've planted here, new pepper that I'm trying, and back here I've got a huge bed of parsley that has been with me probably for the last 3 or 4 months. So I just keep clipping it down and it just keeps growing back. It's really nice. Over here I have some dill, and right here you'll see I've got bok choy, which I just planted, getting that ready for the winter. This is my Thai basil and some more bok choy in these pots. I've got another bed of parsley here that's been with me also for several months. I just put a new spinach plant in here. Still got some tomatoes coming in on this, and here's another rack of them right here. You see those. It's my mint plant, which I just cut down. It's drying out right now. I'm going to make some tea bags out of it. Got spinach and garlic in here. I've got some carrots growing back here. Mint plant, and then in this bowl I've kind of mixed it up a bit. I've got a Swiss chard, some carrots, onions in here, and here's some snap peas. This right here is a serrano pepper. It's a volunteer, just popped up earlier this summer, so I'll let that roll and see how it's going next year. Here's my orange tree. Oh, it looks like I have a visitor right here. I've only got one piece of fruit on it right there. That's all I got left. All the buds fell off, so I don't really have a green thumb for citrus. I'm still trying to learn. And then over here I just put in a winter tomato. That's it right here. So see how that grows. Some more carrots, and I've got an onion holdover from last season still hanging out. This is my strawberry planter here. You can see I still have strawberries growing. I've got another one over here where I've got these 3, and there's still some fruit coming. There's a nice one under here. That one looks pretty good. And I've got another strawberry bowl. I'll take you over to that right now. Here's my strawberry bowl. You can see this thing is just popping right now. The amount of strawberries I've pulled off of this season has been great. And look at all these still growing strong. It's mid-September here, and I've got all kinds of fruit out here. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice one right there. So I've just been watering this regularly, keep it well fed with Epsom salts and some fish bone meal periodically, and man, it just loves this spot. I've been real lucky with this strawberry production. It's been like this all season. Nice. And over here I've got one more strawberry plant in a pot, and it's really just sitting in this small, I don't know what this is, an 8-inch pot. So you can see I've just got berries all over the place. And oh, here's a pepper. Yeah, I've got some serranos left. I'll get into those next, but yeah, I've just had incredible luck with these strawberry plants. Very happy with them. A couple more bok choy here that I put in. Here's a succulent little display that I've been working on. Add some flowers here. Some of these nice purple flowers. These things are really cool. Look at those. Nice display of those. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing, but I think it's a melon. So I'm just going to let it roll. This is the kind of last tail end of some jalapenos here. Although it's, I like to keep them on the stalk here so I can pick them off as needed. And they'll last quite a few weeks like this, but you could tell the plant's kind of tired, and it's getting ready to be winterized. Which what I'll do is I'll clip off most of these stalks here and just get this thing clipped down to, you know, all this stuff will come off and they'll just be stalk. And then I will I'll undo this. I'll take this out, this straw bed, and I'll replace some of the soil underneath. I'll put a pile of compost on here and then repack it with straw and just keep that thing fed for the winter. And maybe I'll get another season out of it. I don't know. The cane's getting woody, and that's an indicator that it's maybe on its last season, but you never know. Sometimes they go 3 years. This is in its 2nd year. So over behind this seat wall I have a Serrano pepper, so this is in its 2nd year, and I've already picked probably at least 50 or 60 peppers off of this, maybe more, and there's still a few dozen left to go on this. What I do is I'll pick them, dry them out. Sometimes I'll use a few fresh, but the majority I make dried pepper flakes with it. Over here, spinach, planted a new onion. These marigolds they've been here all year. I actually had a cucumber in this bowl, and it's long gone. It bore a lot of fruit, but now that it's gone, these marigolds are just coming back strong. And I've put cilantro in here, and I've got a winter tomato that I'm going to try right here. So I'm hoping that I get some fruit off of that. These are my mint plants in these pots. Back in here I've got my sorrel, a couple of onions that have been here all season. You can tell they're getting ready to go. This is lemongrass, so look at that. It's really, really nice. This is basil. It's a $3 basil plant I bought from Walmart. Look at this. So this plant is just really been good. I keep clipping the tops, cut these off right here, and it promotes more growth. Here's the apples right here. I'm just keeping these things well watered, hoping that they turn a little more red and get ready to pick them. There's another pepper plant here, Serrano. Look at all this production. Again, this is I think all in, probably between this, the other plant, and one more I'll show you. I've probably got well over 100 peppers left to go, so I'll be drying a lot out. An onion patch in here. I already covered my strawberry bowl. These are all marigolds I popped up from seeds. Working on some coriander right here. It's a little tail into some cilantro. These guys have been hanging out here for a while. Back over here, I'm working on some compost tea. So right here, just put my greens in this water. I'm breaking it down. I use that to put nitrogen into the soil. Here's a nice. This has orange flowers when it's flowering, but right now it's dormant. This is my comfrey plant. Still has some flowers on it. It's gone through a few rounds. I mainly use this for fertilizer, so I'll put that in the compost tea. Otherwise, I've used it to make some made some salve out of it last year. It's pretty cool. All right, this is a volunteer Serrano. So, I mean, look at the production in here. This thing is just full of peppers. And again, I keep topping it. Look at where I cut the plants. You can see, like right here. Here's an area where I'm cutting the tops of the plants off. You can see it again over here. So, same thing. This is really easy to do, and it makes this plant bushy. So, this thing literally gets a few hours of sun a day, and it's just the yield on it is fantastic. So, got another basil back here. Over here's some blueberry, and another blueberry right here. All right, so there's a couple more things I've got to get in for the winter. Some more onions and snap peas, and I got another spinach plant back there. And then right over here is my rain barrel. So I'll just come and fill up off of this valve and get some rainwater. Just runs right off the gutter line here. So real simple design right here. All right, well, that's the yard. Had a great year. Everything's dialed in. It's my favorite flower right here. Look at that. It's nice. All right, well, good luck in your garden.